Welcome one and all again to another Mikey Live program, and I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson, coming to you live from Grenada, the spice isle of the Caribbean. Of course, there is no dull moment in this place. There's always something happening. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, and this is where you get to hear about it. We give you the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Those of you who are just joining us, welcome. And those of you who are always here, the usual suspects, would like to say hello and welcome back to you. Let's talk about what's making our headlines for today. Grenada educators benefit from U.S. Community College exchange. And the Ministry of Education outlines the approach for limited reopening of schools. Dust and haze advisory for the state of Grenada. We'll talk about that. Less or fewer persons are coming forward to be vaccinated, says the Ministry of Health. Electricity prices will go down when Grenada moves closer to renewable energy, says the Energy and Finance Minister. So all of that we're going to talk about when we come back from our first break. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coates Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, and Superb Distributors. All thank you. And of course, all the other sponsors on the program, we say thank you very much. So family, we are taking our first break and we will be back. Remember that someone sharing the program tonight will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel. So go ahead and share the business. We are coming back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Hazy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
The mobile app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. With the new Nawasa mobile app, your entire access to your Nawasa account is at your reach. Instantly mobile, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Easy access by phone or on your computer, mobile.nawasa.gd offers a secure login platform through the touch of a button. Get access to all your account insights including overdue amounts, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to website, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Alrighty, and welcome to another Mikey Live program. Again, we'd like to officially welcome everyone currently tuned in who are not in Grenada. And those of you who are here, well, what the hell, hello to you as well. Now, the Florida State University, FSU, and the Santa Fe College welcomed 20 leaders in vocational and technical education from Grenada, St. Lucia, and Suriname to the United States, and that is to participate in the Community College Administrators Program, the CCAP. Now, the exchange, funded by the U.S. government, began on October 18 with a one-week executive dialogue in Florida State Capitol. All right, and just 1 second. That happened in Tallahassee. For 15 seminar participants, the program continues until November, in the middle of November, with visits and conversations with community college administrators throughout the state of Florida. Now, the Grenada delegation was led by Minister of Education, Permanent Secretary Norman. The Ministry of Education, Permanent Secretary, that's Norman Gilbert. And it included 7 professionals from the Ministry of Education, T.A. Marshall Community College, Grenada National Training Agency, and the New Life Organization. All right, it's a good one there, boy. All they're telling me. Okay. When we're looking at our COVID-19 numbers, we try to look at them daily, do some comparisons and so on. And what we are seeing is that the numbers are continuing to decrease right around in terms of hospitalizations and active cases and even new cases. There were 6 new cases of COVID-19 recorded yesterday out of 208 tests that were conducted. The 6 new cases brings to 124 the active cases now on record, and the cumulative confirmed cases amounting to 5,830, of which there have been 5,509 recoveries. All right, now there have been no deaths over the reporting period, and cumulative deaths remains at 197. All right, the record shows that 7 persons are currently being hospitalized. An additional 328 persons have received the second dose of vaccine, bringing the fully our vaccinated population to just around 31,191. 6,918 individuals are partially vaccinated. The ground of the botanical gardens are now home to 10 new saplings, and it was planted by the members of the CIBC First Caribbean International Bank, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary in the Caribbean region. It is hoped that the trees will serve as a reminder of the institution for an equal amount of years to come. You know, now the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry noted that it was pleased to partner with the bank in planting the trees, which it considers as being special. All right. Well, I thought that is good too, because I don't think we're talking enough about replanting of trees and making sure that the world breathes fresh air all the time. We cut a lot. You see how we cut in all the place, and these days we are excavating so much. We're taking down not just the trees, but we're taking down the rocks, and we are interrupting the flow of water. We are also penetrating the water table and disrupting the flow that has been established over a long period of time, and that must have some sort of effect, if not adverse, but some sort of effect, you know, on the cycle. So, of course, we have to do our part. We can't just keep taking from the earth, but we need to give back. Yes? And if not for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. How do you think about that? Now, we are hearing from the Ministry of Education regarding the planned approach for the limited reopening of schools. Now, the limited reopening of schools announced recently by the Minister of Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, comes into effect on Monday, November 1st, 2021. Now, the decision to open schools to, at this time, for the students to, you know, get back there, for a 2-week period, for specified groups, they say, of students, it was taken after intensive, they say, consultation with the Ministry of Health and education stakeholders, including the Education Advisory Council, management boards of denominational schools, Grenada Union of Teachers, principals, parents, and students, they say. Now, among the issues highlighted were students who have not been engaged in online learning since the commencement of the current school term, exam readiness of students in exit classes, such as Form 5, the inability to engage early learners online in significant ways, students who are low performing and reading below their grade levels, remote learning difficulties faced by special education students, teachers who are not engaging their students, and teachers who are challenged in creating quality content for online learning. Minister Pear also cited the escalation of the abuse of minors, attempted suicides, and loitering during the school hours among social and behavioral issues, which are often attributed to remote learning and high stress levels among teachers in adapting to online learning. Now, she detailed concerns relating to national examination trends, which show a decline in pass rates for mathematics and English in the CSEC examinations. Referencing the Week 3 remote learning report, Minister Pear said 21,932 students were enrolled, but only 55.7% recorded satisfactory participation in online learning. She also noted that only 70% of teachers are submitting remote learning data. As a result, the Ministry of Education, guided by the Cabinet, they say, and the Ministry of Health, they have determined that it is prudent for some measure of reopening of schools. First priority for resumption will be given to students in exit grades, and the second priority to students who have not been satisfactorily engaged in remote learning for various reasons. Phase 1 of the reopening of schools including the Thur Marisho Community College is as follows. Now, for Mondays, we have kindergarten to grade 2, preschool 3 and above. Then forms 1 and 2, Thur Marisho College, year 1. All right, and all other schools and so on disconnected the students of other grades to attend according to school specific plans. All right, then on Tuesdays, grades 3, 4, and 5, preschoolers ages 3 and up, Form 3 and 4, and year 1 of the Thur Marisho Community College. And again, now disconnected students of other grades to attend according to the school specific plan. And Wednesdays to Fridays, preschoolers 4 and up, grade 6, Form 5, year 2, and students of exit grades specific to these institutions shall attend Wednesdays and Fridays. All right, now classes for exit grades, forms, and classes are Wednesdays to Fridays, while Mondays and Tuesdays are specifically designated to engage and to follow up with students who have not been demonstrating an interest in online classes or who are unable to connect. On Wednesday to Fridays, all students in exit classes should report for face-to-face classes. The principals of special needs schools will contact parents on specific arrangements for this group of students. Students who are unable to wear a mask and who have underlying medical conditions, you are advised to remain at home. School attendance officers will follow up with students and the parents during this period to ensure compliance. All right, and we have posted an entire thing on that on our website mikeylive.com, and we also have it posted on our Facebook page. Now, it's been a really tough week for persons with respiratory problems, breathing problems, and so on, because the place is so hazy. The place is so dusty. Now, I stepped out my living room this morning, as I usually do every morning, to get a bit of fresh air and welcome the morning into my life. This morning, it was not as welcoming as it should be. It was so hazy out. Check it out. Yep. So this was my view this morning, and that was around, early morning. Yeah? And it stayed like that for the day. Throughout the island, if you ask me. This is crazy. So we've heard from the Met Office and from NADMA as it relates to that. Forecasters at the Met Office at the Morris Bishop International Airport, they have issued a dust haze advisory for the state of Grenada. Now, according to the advisory, the conditions are due to a combination of Saharan dust and volcanic ash from the Cumbre Vieja volcano on the Spanish island of La Palma, Canary Islands, now resulting in reduced visibility across the state. Now, these conditions are expected to continue over the coming days, varying in intensity. Now, the Ministry of Health therefore advises people with respiratory challenges such as asthma and other allergies to wear a mask, avoid outdoor contact if possible, ensure you have an adequate supply of medication, and to be in contact with your medical physician in the event such intervention is needed. NADMA further encourages motorists and marine users to exercise increased caution due to the reduced visibility. Right? So, yes, that's what we've been dealing with for the past few days. Now, we've also monitored this report by the Caribbean Weather Online, who also spoke of the reduced air quality that's currently being experienced. It says that a combination of sulfur dioxide and the Saharan dust, it will continue crossing portions of the Caribbean islands tonight. As a result, reduced air quality and visibility should continue over some islands tonight and into the weekend. And they were also advising persons in the sensitivity group or the sensitive group, people with respiratory or heart disease, the elderly and children over much of the Caribbean islands. You may be affected, they say, while some members of the general public may also be affected in some areas where concentrations are heavier. All right, and they are saying that it will be necessary to take precautions. And you can see the darker areas. The darker areas are really showing you the areas that have higher concentration. All right, so this is what's happening there, people. You know, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. So guys, please be careful. All right, please be extremely careful. And we are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell you about is we find that fewer persons are coming forward to be vaccinated. Now, as the situation improves, according to Ministry of Health officials, the perception of the need for protection from vaccination seems to be declining as well. Now, according to the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles, he is saying that by no means are we at the end of the fight against the COVID-19.
Sadly, we have also noted that the number of persons receiving vaccines have also decreased. And I've said sadly because it means that as the situation improves, the perception of the need for protection from vaccination seems to be declining as well. Now, we have to put different things into context. By no means we are at the end of this fight against COVID. We can only look at the many examples from right across the region and right across the world. We are now emerging from this, our first wave, so we're not at the end. What should we expect?
Yes, so he's saying that we are not at the end of anything, and also speaks to what we can expect in the near future. He says that we can expect to have a low-level spread for some time to come.
What should we expect that will be happening next? Well, we can expect to have low-level spread of infection for some time. Cases will spike if we create the conditions for this to occur, meaning that we abandon the public health protocols that protect us. Levels will be kept manageable if we do the right things. Hospitalizations and death, however, will continue at some level for some time because, as you are aware, at least about 75% of our population remains unvaccinated. This will be the new normal for a little while.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sean Charles. We are moving on. Now, there's a promise that we are going to see a reduction in our electricity bills. Now, this promise came when the government was in the process of repurchasing its majority shares in Grenada. Now, one would have thought that this promise will materialize sooner rather than later. So the question was asked to the Energy and Finance Minister yesterday at the post-cabinet briefing, and here's a summary of what he said.
The fathers made it abundantly clear that there must be an intervening period before we can see rates go down, because we have to move to renewable energy. In that context, therefore, we know that price will go down once the investment gets there. We are now working with the World Bank on a series of studies where the exact state of our electricity company with respect to personnel capacity and rate. The first report has come back with respect to the plant and the condition of plant. That will tell us how we must transition and the rate at which we must transition. So I want to advise, and all of us have said it, from the Prime Minister down, that there must be an intervening period before you can see the effect. The real effect. What you could get a drop in fuel prices, yes, you say. We must have a significant component of our energy being generated with renewable energy for us.
All right, so two things. The intervening period, that probably would have a lot to do with the management of how things are going and, the operations itself. And then the other component has to do with renewable energy. And we've got to get a lot more closer to using renewable energy to generate most of our electricity, to generate much of our energy for us to be able to see any real decrease. The question is, how long would that be? Well, there seems to be a projection somewhere within the vicinity of 2030. I don't know if Willie will be still stand up in the kind of time there, but some may argue, and rightfully so, that might be a long time. And I think when the announcement was initially made, persons thought that whether I am 80, 98, or 25, that this promise applies to me. So nobody should have to die, in my humble opinion, of natural causes, within a reasonable time before realizing that the fruits of this particular promise. I think it's only fair. And so I guess this is creating a lot of discomfort, especially now when we find that fuel prices are soaring, and the monina, the kakadana dag, the kakada ain't cutting it these days, because little prices going up here and there. You understand? So you have cost of living going up. Simultaneous with that is the cost of electricity. And if man can't pay for at least electricity, our quality of life gets so diminished. Because I hear they talk about, using less, and who says people are not already using sparingly? And then when you ask them to use more sparingly, that starts to eat away in their quality of life, because you can't ask me to do Mikey Live without AC. You can't ask somebody to sleep without fan based on where they live. You can't ask somebody to not open their fridge if they have a child, the child needs this at that time, they are a sick person in the house and they have medication in the refrigerator that they need to access ever so often and so on, you see. So some of these things these are just basic uses of electricity. We're not talking about luxury here. We are talking about just some of the basic happenings on a day-to-day basis. So yes, conservation is one important way of managing, but the most important thing, I think, is having the cost at a manageable level, so that people could at least, I don't want to be using candle and I hope people always go born. No, you can't go back to that. What I have been doing that you can consider yourself, and I think I'm gonna have been advising that too, is the use of solar yourself, the same renewable energy conversation too. To a great extent, you can reduce on your energy consumption if you invest in solar. And when I say that, I don't mean that you have to get technical in your and do all. There are these little solar systems. You pay what, 100 US? You get what, 5 lights? You don't have to pay bill for a light again unless something wrong with your system. All my outside lights are solar powered. Well, not all, some of them. You understand? Even some of the internal lights that I have are solar powered. And these are things you can just pull off of Amazon like that. Or yeah, I'm sure Indian little Indian stores and stuff like that where you can get those. You know? So there are little things that you can do, some fun things. Would you imagine you just have your light on right through and you don't have nothing to worry about? You gotta cut it off, you know what I mean, every 2, you know what I mean, seriously. Seriously. And these things don't cost an arm and a leg. I promise you that. They don't. So, I mean, when the going gets tough, you gotta be innovative. Yeah? Good. How are we looking for time? All they are bun. I'm tired. We're taking a quick break and come back. We have to get for you the numbers from the Ministry of Health in terms of our COVID-19 status, all right? I hope that we get that before you leave tonight. Let's just take a quick break and we will come back shortly.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the communal. Contact us today.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Hazy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
The mobile app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. With the new Nawasa mobile app, your entire access to your Nawasa account is at your reach. Instantly mobile, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Easy access by phone or on your computer, mobile.nawasa.gd offers a secure login platform through the touch of a button. Get access to all your account insights including overdue amounts, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to website, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Government reaffirms commitment to renewable energy agenda. We'll have details to this and other stories in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Thursday, October 28th, 2021, I am Sherry Noel. Energy and Finance Minister Honorable Gregory Boeing has reaffirmed his government's commitment to renewable energy in keeping with its 2030 renewable agenda. Grenada's Vision 2030 lays down the proposal to establish a 100% renewable energy target for both the electricity and transport sectors. During the government's weekly post-cabinet briefing on Wednesday, Minister Boeing said the plan calls for some investment and as such, they are seeking soft financing.
We are positioning ourselves, that is why we say by 2030 we should be 100% renewable. This will take some investment, and we're working with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, we're working with the IMF, we're working with the World Bank, we're working with the V20s, you name it, the International Solar Alliance, and we there, Minister Simon Steele is well positioned in the sense because he is a major player from the ministers in the region for COP26 in Glasgow. So we're looking for financing, soft financing. We already have 15 megawatts identified in geothermal, and geothermal is a very costly exercise. And we're looking at ways to bring this on board quickly. It's base load, so it's much better than the wind and the sun.
He said with an investment in renewable energy, the fuel surcharge could become a thing of the past.
If you sell at a lower price, the demand will grow. So instead of making 10 cents on a unit, and you only sell 1 million units, then if you sell 100 million units and you make 1 cent on that unit, 1 cent, then your profit will be a lot better. And that's the way we're trying to give the return, still keep it commercially viable, but at the same time allow businesses to develop itself. So renewable energy is the way to go, but we must find the financing. And it is looking really possible out there from all the meetings that we have been having.
Moving along, 700 feet of concrete pavement has been completed in the first phase of a development project for residents of the area known as Baghdad in Simon St. Andrew. Resident Augustus Joseph says the road became impassable at times, which proved to be challenging for residents. He says Honorable Kate Lewis, parliamentary representative for the area, promised to have the situation remedied. The project began September 17, 2021 with a team of 16 men and with the help of a ransom to mix the concrete.
I did 700 feet of road, and the width was 12 feet, and the slippage drain is 312 feet slippage drain, and the thickness is 6 inches in the road. We mix the concrete in a ransom, and then them guys take it from the barrow and push it, and then they mixing them, they spread it. Yeah, satisfied with that.
So, about how much percentage more of your contract you have to cover?
Yeah, well, only the slippers drain I have to do right now. Only the slippers drain right here, and then I finish, I complete. Yeah, and you have a little box drain, like we see that split there. You have a little box drain right there, so that's the only thing I have to do again, and then I finish.
3 residents of Baghdad spoke with the GIS about the importance of the investment in the community.
I really see it as a very good project, as a development in the community, because for a long time, people been looking down on this area. You understand? And I see it as a great enhancement. And I hope the people, show the people that good things could come from it. Because that is just the beginning. You understand? That's just the beginning. We get good road and they go start seeing good attitudes against as much. You understand?
Concerning the project, we appreciate it because children used to have to put on plastic in their shoes to go out when rain fall. Since Kate come in, we getting good works, we getting what we appreciate. and everything. We appreciate what happening. We like it. Keep giving us good work.
For the past years, we had it real rough inside here. Plenty mud, water, and thanks of Sister Kate right now, with the help of thing, we could afford to walk on concrete now and look possible right now. So.
Government has earmarked a number of small and special projects throughout the state to ease the many challenges residents are faced with. Health and Social Security Minister Honorable Nicholas Steele is concerned that low vaccination levels continue to put the economy at risk. Minister Steele said the low vaccination uptake and the continued need for protection requires quick action by government to implement regulations to help cushion the effects of the pandemic. During the weekly post-cabinet press briefing on Wednesday, Minister Steele explained that it is easier for government to enforce regulations and close key sectors to properly manage the COVID situation than to deal with the high death and hospitalization rates and other harsh effects of the virus. Health officials continue to voice concern about the slow uptake of vaccines and urge Grenadians to be responsible and consider the greater impact their decision to not accept the vaccine can have on the economy. Minister Steele said the economic cost associated with opening the various sectors without a vaccination policy is critical.
It is not the ideal solution, I agree. It is not something that any government likes to do, of putting regulations that are pressuring individuals. But that pressure is the lesser of two evils from our point than the deaths. And that is what we're trying to avoid. And the infections, that is what we're trying to avoid and trying to prevent. We recognize that individuals have a choice, but with your choice comes a responsibility. And your choice cannot jeopardize the life of somebody else. None of us have the right to choose something that jeopardizes a fellow citizen's life. And that's where this conflict, this debate arises. So the economic cost of trying to reopen some of these sectors without having a vaccination policy is far worse. Risk far greater. And that is why we choose that direction.
More than 31,000 Grenadians are fully vaccinated. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
Welcome back. The Fisheries Division will commence its annual inspection of fishing vessels from Monday, November 1st and continuing for the month. The inspection will be carried out at 16 sites for all registered local vessels to ensure safety and compliance. Acting Chief Fisheries Officer George Phillip explained that the inspection will be done in accordance to Section 11 of the Fisheries Act of 1986, which mandates the licensing and certification of vessels before they can commence or continue their trade at sea. He emphasized the importance of the inspection process.
It is imperative that all local fishing vessels be inspected, and that certificate that will be issued upon successful completion of inspection is valid for 12 months. Without passing inspection and having a certificate that will give you a license, a fisher folk will not be entitled to fuel rebate or concession. And at the same time too, you'll be breaking the law, because to be able to go out in our waters, you must be registered, you must be licensed, and one of the conditions for getting a license is inspection.
Each vessel, Phillips said, must be outfitted with adequate functioning equipment to pass the inspection.
Life jackets for each fish on board. Day and night, you should have smoke-handled flares, canister orange. You should have a supply of matches, VHF radio, handheld base mount, compass, handheld, bailers capable of removing water from the vessel. You should have a minimum of about 3 O's. You should have portable global positioning system, also known as GPS, working navigational lights, mirror reflectors, spare tools like spare plug or spark plug for engine repairs.
Fisheries officer in the Western District, Lisa Chetram, said due to COVID-19, this year's inspection process will be one with a difference.
We are going to look at the inspection in a different light. In terms of we going out and mingling, there would be no such thing. We would ask the captain or whoever is on the vessel to bring all the items up on the deck into the open, and then 1 or 2 persons will go look at the items. We are going to mark them out and ensure that we have the necessary criteria before we take into consideration writing on the vessel, on the fishing vessel inspection book. So that's basically, I know that it would be a lot more in terms of how we plan to ensure that persons are remaining safe during the period. Of course, our inspection kit this year, of course from last year, inclusive of mask, hand sanitizer, and in some cases we would have to use gloves where we would have to be touching the items that we'll be inspecting.
Vessels 10 to 29 feet are required to pay a license fee of $5 and vessels 30 feet and over $15. And finally in the news this evening, forecasters at the Met Office at the Morris Bishop International Airport have issued a dust hazy advisory for the state of Grenada. According to the advisory, the conditions are due to a combination of Saharan dust and volcanic ash from the Cumbre Vieja volcano on the Spanish island of La Palma, the Canary Islands, resulting in reduced visibility across the state. These conditions are expected to continue over the coming days, varying in intensity. The Ministry of Health advises people with respiratory challenges such as asthma and other allergies to wear a mask, avoid outdoor contact if possible, ensure that they have an adequate supply of medication, and to be in contact with a medical physician in the event such intervention is needed. NADMA is also encouraging motorists and marine users to exercise increased caution due to reduced visibility. And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Thursday, October 28, 2021. Now for a recap of the top story. Government reaffirms commitment to renewable energy agenda. I am Sherian Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherian, and all those who had anything to do with the National Report. And now for a look at the weather. Weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 26 degrees Celsius. There's a warning in effect, haze advisory in effect. The public and marine sector should take the necessary precautions. Winds east-northeasterly, east-northeasterly. Yeah. That's it, at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And that's it for tonight and tomorrow, Friday, God's willing. Here's what your weather is going to look like. Generally fair, hazy and breezy with the possible isolated showers increasing in cloudiness overnight with few brief to widely scattered showers. Maximum temperature 31.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 26 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. A warning for tomorrow. Again, haze advisory in effect. The public and marine sector should take the necessary precautions. In fact, that advisory will be, that warning will be all the way up to Sunday. All right, so guys, take care of yourselves. Want to big up a few people on the program. Let's see who's there. Sean, Dwayne, Wayne, Kirin, Shireen, Suzette, Atalia, Vaughn. We also have Brenda, Zaka, Ventress, Charmaine, Hazel, Avril, Celine, Cynthia, Shireen. And it's a special night. And we have to say happy birthday to Suzette. Happy birthday to Suzette. Happy birthday, dear Suzette. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, please join me in wishing Suzette all the best on her birthdays and many, 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 many more birthdays to come until she get quail. Happy birthday to you, Suzette. May God bless you. You're a good person. And so let's hope that you'll enjoy whatever your plans are for your birthday. All right? Good. Okay. Young Kaya, happy birthday. Hello, not happy. Charmaine, Eunice, Adela. Yeah, we're having a birthday party here. Pearl, Celine, Joel. Big up Joel out there in New York. Ventress, Kirin. Sue. Yes, Sue, we love you. Marilyn. Chemo. Avril, Sharon. Peter, Glenda, Doris, Eunice, Vicky, Patricia. Did I say Java? Wait, now, Suzette, you take over my program. Yvonne, Marcus, Maureen, Rolander, and everyone else who's both on Facebook and YouTube. May God bless you. Take care of yourselves and have a good one. Suzette, again, enjoy yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ja! No! Get your face shields from the Boss Collection. Remember that.